about narcissism. It's a little confusing because the way a narcissist will treat a person depends upon if that person is on the grudge list. Narcissists will throw rose petals at the feet of their enablers and broken glass at the feet of anyone on their grudge list. They're very black and white in their thinking. Sometimes black and white is good. If you want clarity, sometimes you gotta go black and white. If you want clarity, okay. But black and white can also be bad. You're either in agreement with me 100%. If you disagree with me even 1%, you're out. You're on my grudge list. There's no forgiving. There's no, I understand you're imperfect. Because they think they're perfect, so they expect other people to be perfect. And if you're not perfect with me, if you don't agree with me, if you cross me once, you're on my list. Have you ever felt like that? Like, this person has put me on some kind of list, and they're like, no matter what I do, no matter how nice I am to them, it seems like they're never gonna forgive me for whatever I did, or, you know, a lot of times it's, not all the time, you have to be humble. Sometimes you did wrong. But a lot of the times, it's a reaction. You react negatively to something, to their provocation, right? They provoke you, and you react like, and then you feel bad, right? So it's a little Jekyll and Hyde-ish. Little Jekyll and Hyde-ish. We're all Jekyll and Hyde-ish, right? But you can really tell a distinction. If you're on the list, there's no forgiving. There's no forgiving it. There's no gray areas. There's no, okay, I realize you're human, you're imperfect. Maybe we can disagree and still be cool. It's with narcissism. If you disagree with me, you're Satan. Okay, that's the negative black and white. You're either with me 100%, because I can't coexist. I can't coexist with any kind of gray areas. Gotta be black and white. I cannot coexist with accepting that you're imperfect and maybe you're gonna disagree with me sometimes. And we don't have to. You know, think about someone who does things that kind of annoy you, but you don't let it destroy a relationship. With a narcissist, everything has to be perfect, or you're on the list. So, the way they treat people depends upon if the person is on the list or not. It's a totally different type of treatment. The way they treat their enablers is completely different from the way they treat their enemies, their lifelong enemies, because there's no forgiving. There's really no forgiving. They have trouble forgiving. Even if you feel like things have simmered down, you still feel it. You still feel like they're just out to get me. Even though you're being like calm, I still get this energy from like, you're just out to get me. You can feel it. You can feel it even when they're not even, when they're just around, you can feel it. It's never gonna settle with them. He crosses me, and that's it. That's it for you. So what's the lesson? Be willing to forgive. Don't be black and white. Be willing to coexist with people, even though they might have different opinions. Even if they're completely wrong. Even if they're totally wrong and I know they're wrong, okay, can't change what you think. You're wrong, but if you want to think you're right, okay. Just get over it. I'm not going to bang my head against the wall trying to change. Trying to convince you that you're wrong. If you want to believe you're wrong, okay. And you don't worry about having to change people's minds. I know it's right. That's all that matters. But this video is about the Jekyll and Hyde, yeah. So you might, so if someone said, you know, that person's a narcissist, and you're like, what? This person's so nice to me. No way, Jose. That's how it works. If that's what you think, try disagreeing with that person, and then you'll see.